Friend Caleb Silver's here. Caleb, good morning. Let's start on this tip of being specific. I think it's kind of like you're giving with a purpose, right? You're giving to the right place, but also you're giving what people may need. I've been seeing some things posted online, like, they don't necessarily want like random old clothes you had in your closet being shipped across the country or something like that. How can you make sure that you're giving something effectively? Right,
especially in these early days of the tragedy. You want to do something. Sometimes that's money, sometimes that's supplies, but think about what people need right now. What people need right now, in some cases, is shelter. In some cases, is food. In some cases, is a way to take care of their family pet. And there's plenty of places to give your money, but just think about where the needs are now, because they'll be very different, hopefully a week from now, if this thing is out, or in 2 to 3 weeks. So you got to think about where you want to put your money. And it's an emotional decision, because we want to help. We see people like that doing such great work. Avoid those red flags, unsolicited requests or high-pressure tactics to get you to give to something you weren't thinking about. That is something you want to avoid very specifically. And if you're thinking about giving, check the official registration of some of these organizations. Make sure they're IRS-verified 501c3 organizations, nonprofits. You can look up what they do through their annual reports or Form 990 on the IRS. You can find out very specifically what they need, and you can see all the needs that people have right now.
Yeah, I love the idea there, and this is something I've been doing with a best friend who lost their home. Assist specific families with item or housing, right? Like you know a real human who really has this need, and giving directly to them. And there's so many GoFundMes for just the massive and devastating number of families that have lost their homes and everything in them. Another thing that I think is a really good tip, and I'm not sure a lot of people know how to go about this, but is that longer term giving. Right now, so many people are showing up in those parking lots, restaurants, volunteers, donations pouring in. This is going to be a long and hard road for families, probably years, to be realistic, before they're back in their homes and their communities look anything like they used to. How does long-term giving work? What should people keep in mind for what families need?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think you got to think about what happens after this as people try to rebuild their lives, rebuild their communities, rebuild their small businesses. So there's a lot of organizations that help people do that for the long run. We're talking about Mutual Aid LA. That's one of them that does a great job with that. The League of California Community Foundations, that supports foundations around the area that do have these long-term needs. And if you want to set up a giving program, you can do that by setting up a monthly giving program where you give a little bit of money every single month, so you're making a long-term contribution that actually sinks in and takes time. So look very specifically. You have a great list of charities vetted by NBC News.
Take a picture of this at home on your screen right now.
Take a picture of that, absolutely. But look up these charities and make sure they are effective in terms of where, if you're giving money to them, it is going to where you want it to go. And make sure you're keeping records of what you give, and that you are actually getting the tax write-off for this as well, because you can use that to even give more at the end of the year next year if you want. So lots of good organizations to give. You just had a profile there with Jose Andres at World Central Kitchen. They're feeding people on the front lines. This is the emergency response part of the operation. These people need help as well. The people on the front lines, the firefighters. So if you look at that list, great places to give there. And there's also a lot of industry-specific places to give if you want to help out an industry in the rebuilding process when this is over.
Yeah, it was so cool because it had, like, if you want to help the animals, there's Humane Society. So I hope everybody at home was able to grab a shot of that. Caleb Silver, thank you very much. Really important information. I know so many people are wanting to help at home. We appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.